NBC 26 live at 6, down to the wire. We're less than 24 hours away from Wisconsin voters heading to the polls to vote in the recall primary election. Tonight, Democratic candidates are using these final hours to drum up support. NBC 26's Casey Hott begins our red, white, and blue election coverage.
The latest Marquette University poll numbers show Tom Barrett with a 17-point lead over Kathleen Falk. But some say those numbers may not tell the whole story. A warm welcome for Tom Barrett in Sheboygan. He held a morning meet and greet to personally thank his supporters the day before the recall primary.
And I think people want their government to be run by people who care about them.
Meanwhile, Kathleen Falk has been touring the state, reminding voters of her strong support system.
My being part of this movement, side by side with these everyday people who have done this historic action of recalling a governor, have endorsed in my campaign.
St. Norbert College political science professor Wendy Scattergood says it's a race the whole nation will be watching.
All eyes are on Wisconsin is not an understatement at this point.
But she says the latest poll numbers don't necessarily mean a sure win for Barrett.
One thing about the polls is that they're a snapshot in time. So while the polls that have been out are from reputable places, and they're probably pretty good polls, but it's important to remember of what the percentage of people that say they're going to vote but still don't know for whom they're going to vote.
And after weeks of campaigning, she says it all comes down to what the voters decide.
You never know. I mean, that's the thing about Election Day. It's always who shows up, regardless of what the polls are showing.
Now, this is only the third time a governor has faced a recall election in the nation's history. And with this being the year of a presidential election, experts say there's a lot riding on the outcome. Casey Hott, NBC 26.